Welcome in, everybody, to another Disagree to Agree. I'm your host, Ryan, with Rob, as always. And tonight, we're discussing some Sixers. We wanted to talk to you about, with all of the injuries on the Sixers, and Embiid and Maxey and Paul George, and the list goes on and on. Can you still fire Nick Nurse? You know, the Denver head coach just got fired. Maybe it's time for Nick Nurse to go. Rob, what do you say?
Yeah, you can, because this team was completely underperforming prior to the injuries. He was showing no signs of knowing how to make an adjustment. You know, everybody wanted Doc Rivers out of here after a year. I would take Doc Rivers over this guy any day of the week. He has been an absolute disgrace of a coach. He's done nothing to make this team better whatsoever. And honestly, because of that, I would be totally fine with you moving on from it, because I don't have any faith that even if he has the full slate of guys, that he can do what he wants to do. Meanwhile, you mentioned Mike Malone. Now you got a guy like that out there. Who's to say that this job's still not, attractive to somebody? Maybe Mike Malone could come in, work with the young players like he did in Denver with some of those role guys. You know, he can work with a Jared McCain and if Quentin Grimes is here and things of that nature. I would absolutely take a chance here. I'd go out and find somebody new, because let's face it, you're probably losing Embiid anyway. It's time to move on, I think, from Nick Nurse, even after only 2 seasons.
Listen, I get that, but, again, you brought in Paul George. You really didn't get to see him with Embiid, with Maxey, with McCain. Now you got Quentin Grimes, who kind of came out of nowhere. You have pieces here, and I would love to see at least another season of Nick Nurse trying to make it all work, make it all fit together, and you give him one final shot to kind of make the pieces all fit. Again, you have championship aspirations. You have championship quality players here. You have a championship winning head coach. Why not let it all see it play out one more year? Where, again, what are you in such a rush to get the next guy that's probably not going to be the guy that you're going to be talking about in 2 years that you want to fire anyway? So let the guy have another shot. Then you go out there, you take your time. And if he doesn't do it, go get yourself the actual head coach.
There's no champion players on this team, and everyone needs to understand that at this point. None.
Caliber.
None.
Caliber. Anyway, that's it for us. What do you guys think? Should we fire Nick Nurse, or should we give him the benefit of the doubt, give him one more year, let him see how he can do? But that's it for us. Disagree to agree. Party on Broad. We're out.